Greetings to learners. Today we are going to see the novel The Lost Labyrinth written by Arun Joshi. About the author. Arun Joshi was born on 1939 in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, India and died on 1993. He studied in India and United States. He earned his bachelor degree from the University of Kansas. He learned Master of Science from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He occupied the post of the Executive Director at Sriram Center for Industrial Relations and Human Resources in Delhi. He authored novels about modern urban English speaking persons disturbed for some reasons. He had an education in science, showed himself as a distinguished writer. He married Rukmani Lal, a daughter of shareholder. He resigned from DCM in 1965. Now let's see the outline of the story. The first one is about the obsession and great love in The Lost Labyrinth. The novel The Lost Labyrinth is surrounded by the world of human emotions. It deals with restless search for a meaning in human existence, its treatment of the multiple levels of reality, and challenging narrative technique. The story consists of not only obsession but also great love and also consists of so many contrasting themes. It is about an anxious man's quest for his survival and search for a viable alternative among materialism, corruption, alienation, and loss in spiritual faith. Josie writes with persuasive ease and illuminates the outward scene with telling phrase after telling phrase. The next one, the Somboskas cries, I want, I want, I want. Somboska, the protagonist of the plot, tells the story of his life in a flashback. He seems to have a beautiful, sensible wife named Geeta and two children. He got educated at the world's finest university and he is a millionaire industrialist. He leads a luxurious life. Bosca's insatiable hunger for more drives him. He tries to satisfy his hunger by possession of an object, a business enterprise, a woman. He is always crying, I want, I want, I want. He believes for some time in the powers of Dr. Leela Sabnas, a professor in philosophy, but his belief soon shattered out as Leela is unable to provide any cure. He is in need of someone who inhabits both the worlds. His visit to Europe and America is of no use. In the edge of death, Sombaskar's search makes him move from Bombay to Benares. There, he meets Anuradha, wife of Abda Roy, whose business Bhaskar is about to take over. Even though Bhaskar did not take much interest in Anuradha at first, later he is attracted towards her. They both get attracted towards each other and get into a relationship. Instead of being ejected, it became an obsession. Bhaskar started to face so many losses in his business and his well-wishers cautioned him against Anuradha. He did not live without her and also did not let her go. This leads Som Bhaskar to the edge of death, but he is miraculously saved. Anuradha disappears. Then he becomes a searcher of Anuradha. He does not realize the strange behavior of Anuradha, who wants to fly away from him after he comes back from deathbed. Bhaskar works attentively towards the process of buying Aftaf shares. Then he comes to know that Aftaf shares are in the mountains under the custody of Karki, a deaf-mute priestess accompanied by Dr. Kesav. Bhaskar moves to that mountain. Then he comes to know the truth that why Anuradha left him. Then he gets the shares and comes to Benares to meet Anuradha. Then comes the turning point in the story in the disappearance of Anuradha. He searches for Anuradha all over her place. In order to flee from him, she disappears in the lost labyrinth. After that, he could not find her. A maze of truth, half truth, and lies holds the protagonist in its web. Here ends the summary of the novel. Now, let's come to one assessment. Narrate the emotions of the Sombhaska. And the second one is why Anuradha disappears in the story. Please comment. We will see the characters sketches in the part 2 of this video. Thank you.